Alright guys, welcome back. Darth Joker 88 here. We just finished harvesting all of our crops and planting some of the new ones. So now it's time for us to mulch real quick, and then we'll be in December where we will kind of analyze where we're going to do everything for this current year. So I'm going to go ahead and mulch, and then I'll bring I'll unmute when it's time for the next part of the process because I have to do both these fields real quick. So we'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, we're back. So now there was something I realized last episode, and I don't know if it's true, so we're going to check it out real quick. So, going to the house. Okay, I just wasn't sure because I bought that other house and it had interior. So, okay, so we're going to fast travel to December now, or January, or whichever, and we're gonna sell our wood chips. Okay, so okay, so we're going to check our product prices now. I did find out I could do this, so this will, if you use your trigger, you can skip the first set of. So we're gonna see when sunflower oil is best to sell. Just that way we can get the most out of it. So this is our worst month, so we have to wait till March. Okay. So now we have corn. When is corn's best time to sell? Not yet. And then wheat. Okay, so last thing we check on is wood chips. Okay, so wood chips. Okay, also it does fluctuate. That's why I always check. So Okay, so one more, and then we're gonna wait till wake up at 11 for the next for January. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to visit this field right here. And we are not going to buy it yet. We're going to get our wood chips first. Oh yay, it's snowing. It's snowing in real life here too, so love that for us. So, but we're going to go and get our investment of wood chips. And then we'll go to our next step. So, where's our trailer of wood chips at? So our trailer of wood chips. It's right here. Okay. So now let's go get our profit. And then once we're done with that, we'll look at productions. Productions and acquisitions. So now we're just driving over there. So, okay, so we have 4,090,000. 4,900,000 and it's 4.9 and then 800,000 after that. I always kind of struggle with like wording the bigger, like once it gets to the millions. So we're at 400,000 now. Let's see what we're at after we sell this. All these wood chips. We're already at 1 million. So while that's happening, we're gonna go ahead and buy this field. I've been keeping it. Actually, no, we're not. We'll wait till we're done. We'll kind of look at that general area and kind of. Are we gonna be able to get to 6 off of this? Okay, we're at 4. We're definitely gonna get to 5. No, I think we're gonna get like 5.5. Okay, 5.3. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and select the field that I think is best for us and then set up productions and go from there. So, okay, so we're going over here. 7 could be good, but like I don't think the main field I have is my eye on is the one of the ones over there. So we're gonna look over here. Okay, it says 70 right here, and I'm like, what would I be buying it for 70? Uh-huh. Okay. But okay, so we're gonna like I'm pretty set on it being the outfield, but I'm just double driving by real quick just to further confirm, and then we're gonna place our factories, and then we're gonna get a flour mill for sure, so we can start turning wheat into something productive. Yeah, I think that field over there is probably the best. And then 17 could be another one right here. This field right here could be a good backup. So 18 right here, or 16 on this field is going to be our business empire beginning. So let's... Okay, so we're looking at it just to make sure. Okay, so buy. And then first thing we're doing is we're gonna put grain. I mean, I think it's that, but I'm double checking. Yeah, I think it. Okay, so the grain mill is... Okay, so we're gonna place this right here, and this is where we're gonna put our wheat and our corn. But so I'm gonna go get those, and then I'm gonna time lapse again because it's just gonna be flour there. So I will see you guys after that. Alright, guys, we're done taking care of the fields. As you can see, we've kind of sold some products. So now we're just kind of about to skip ahead to the next month. Let's see what we're going to go see how much flour is with the best. Okay, so yeah, we have about a year before we can sell our flour. So we're gonna go ahead and just skip ahead to the next month. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start stone picking, and then I will begin to time lapse again. That way we can get this all done short and fast. So, where's our nearest tractor? Okay, we're gonna fold this up and yeah, there we go. Fold, plow, and then we're gonna go look for our stone picker. So, while the stone picker's going, though, I'm gonna think of like how exactly I want to do next, like what I want to do next. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, okay, so while this is going, I'm going to be trying to think of. All right, guys. I was doing some thinking while I was letting the AI take over for a second while I was kind of thinking of what I wanted to do. And I decided I kind of want to get one of every, or two of every machine we use. So that way we can, like, speed up our process now that we have, like, the coin to do so. That way, like, I can be stone picking both fields, and then I can fertilize both fields, and if the field needs lime, I can do so. I can roll both, like, and so on. And, like, it'll probably take about 1 million to get to that. But I think idealistically, that's probably the smartest idea we could do is to do it that way. And then I'm thinking about getting like 2 or 3 more fields. So we have. I'm thinking about getting like 2 more wheat fields that are like going to be just for wheat. So that way, my next plan, which is going to be chickens, we'll be able to like have chickens and stuff. So that's kind of my thinking right now. So, and like there's going to be times like where it's not necessary to have two. Like the AI is over here working on this field. I'm working on this one. So like we're not necessarily going to need to have like two, like for spring months we're not going to need to have 2 fertilizers, but in especially now that we're getting like we're going to have more fields for like certain crops, it's going to be really necessary. So that's just kind of where I'm at, is thinking about that. Just because I think it'd probably be the best and most smartest way to play things. So we're quickly rushing to get all of the stones picked up so we can do our next thing. Because like we're gonna need another plant. Oh no, we don't, because corn and sunflowers don't get planted the same. I'm thinking about turning corn into silage, because that could be a profitable thing if we do it right. So, um, but it's just a thought. Um, so I don't know yet. There we go. It's kind of crazy how we're almost done with our field already, and the AI just kind of shows they aren't exactly the most efficient, but it's kind of, I think the trade-off you get with them is sometimes it's faster and efficient if you do it. So, but anyway, so I think this is I'm gonna go see how much wheat we still have left in our trailer, and that'll kind of decide whether we're gonna get farm animals in this video or not. So that's kind of, for me, the really big decider on things. So, because I am starting to think about wanting to have like a bakery or something, so that'll be good for that. So we're done with this. So we're gonna go ahead, and I don't think we need lime. This will be year 3, so I think since we limed it the first year, I don't think. Okay, so now we're gonna grab, I believe this one is the fertilizer. It might be the lime. We're about to find out. Okay, so this one's the fertilizer. So we're gonna go ahead and activate double, and we're gonna have the AI working. And okay, so this one has 0. I believe this one is the one that has wheat. If it's, I don't know what it's going to have, so okay, let's see what we have. We have 23,000. That that could work. Okay, back over here. See, this one's bigger, but it's going to have more chickens for us, which is kind of what we need. And then... So, our first year, we're only going to have one set of chicken coops, or one full, but then the other smart thing, though, is being smart about it. We're going to do 250 of each type, and then we can move as we go on. So this is just not wanting to back up how I want it to. Okay, so we're going to drop the wheat. This is where the rest of our wheat's going, though. So luckily, so we're at... Okay, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to... Okay, we're going to buy 250 of 6-month chickens, and then we're going to do 500 of the 6-month chickens, or the, like, newborn chickens. And then we're going to get 10 of the roosters just for aesthetics. And so now we have chickens. The main purpose for us behind getting more young than old is to be smart about things. We're gonna, like, sell out our... Like, for us, we're going to sell our... It's right here. So now we have chickens. And so our main purpose about getting the baby chickens is now we're going to be able to, when they grow up, we'll be able to sell the older ones and so on. So we're now out of wheat. So we're gonna back up and connect this trailer, and then we're gonna go back to our place. So we're just gonna leave the flour here because I think, do we still have wheat in the building? We do. Okay, so we have more pallets of wheat coming. We do plan to get... we are planning to get cows and stuff as well. But the more the more stuff we get at the beginning, the more we're gonna have to do in each video. And so for right now, of course, I'm only one person, so like for me, I'm not gonna know, like I'm not gonna have the money and resources right now to be able to get the cows food because they prefer TMR. And they'll eat, like, meadow grass if it's available, but, like, their main thing is they're gonna want, like, TMR. And I have 4 million, but I also want to lay the groundwork down for our other stuff that we're gonna do as well, so that way it's not just... So, I'm thinking, though, that I might buy another field or something and have that be, like, our greenhouses or whatever. So, it's just a thought. So that's kind of where we're at. We're going to be getting another fertilizer thing in a second, though, um, and that'll be good for us. So, but that Broncos Commanders game was kind of crazy, though. I won't lie. I really, as a Broncos fan, I enjoyed it, but it stressed me out. So, okay, so fertilizer spreaders. Okay. I think I'm going to change the colors of these so we know, like, gold's going to be fertilizer. And then, and then, purple and blue is going to be lime. So, so we got 2 of these. And then we'll fill them both up with lime. It's probably because we bought the chickens. I'm going to have to check on them pretty frequently. So because we are probably, it's going to be another year and a half before we're able to harvest the wheat that we planned for our chickens. I am going to probably end up buying either a field for wheat or just buying loose wheat for our chickens. It really depends, to be honest. Okay, so back up. Okay. Solid fertilizer. We're gonna let it fill up to like 15K. And while it's doing that, I'm gonna go grab the other one. But we're being pretty handy. And in a second, we're going to time lapse again, but that's going to be after I get everything set up. So, but okay, so I'm gonna also go ahead and like buy the additional fields that I'm planning on for our wheat here in a second. That way, come time for planting / harvesting, they'll be ready. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab these. Okay, so that's 50%, so that one we won't really have to refill anytime soon. Okay, so I'm gonna let this one fill up for a few, and then I'm gonna use the other one to we're gonna go ahead and use this one to after we after we get a second, we're going to go ahead and fertilize the fields and then plant. So enjoy the time lapse. If I can connect this thing. Yeah. Okay, so first thing actually we're gonna do is we're gonna buy the fields that we were planning on. So okay, so I want this field, this field. So there, we kind of have this whole little area. We didn't need all of them, but we're gonna start going for profit now. So, okay, so let the fertilization begin. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm wrapping up the video here. Sorry, I was adjusting my mic level. My last few clips have been kind of quiet, but once I'm done finishing rolling up the field, this will be the end of this video, and then next one we'll have corn and wheat to deal with, which is fun. So, like, I just wanted to thank everybody who's been watching and supporting. I am hoping to have a WWE and Jedi Fallen Order video this week at some point, on top of the farming sim videos. But I do appreciate everybody who's been here and supporting and just watching the videos, liking, commenting. Everything helps. I really appreciate everybody for all that you guys are doing, and I really do appreciate it. Make sure you follow my TikTok as well. Same username, same with Twitch. I don't really stream too often on Twitch, but I do stream sometimes on TikTok. So, and if you're ever up, I sometimes randomly stream on YouTube, but those are kind of what I call silent streams, where I'm not really talking. But if you ever like want to watch videos or whatever, just like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. I'm really trying to do my best here with the videos and stuff, so I really appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for all that you guys are doing. I still have one spot over there that I'm going to do as well, but this is probably going to be a longer video. This might be one that's like pushing that 60 minutes, but I think that everything that we kind of did in this one, that it will be okay. So, like I said, we're going to get that last little spot, and then I'm going to end the video. But this will probably be where I stop talking, and, you know, like I said, thank you guys for all the support you guys have given, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So, see you next one.